good, y'all? And if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I share my knowledge, wisdom, and perspectives on things that I've experienced on my journey of truly connecting with self. And so today I'm going to be sharing my perspective on semen retention and the importance of knowing how powerful our sexual energy is to us, like in itself. And so I'm going to start by breaking down all the benefits of semen retention from my personal experience. And so, firstly, you must know what semen retention truly is. And it's the practice of harnessing your sexual energy. Therefore, harnessing your life force energy. And so, when practicing this, you'll naturally feel so much more in tune with yourself. That'll come naturally. You'll feel so much more confident in your own energy, in your own vibe. Whether you're just vibing by yourself, whether you're in public, whether you're at the gym, whether you're making content, whether you're having conversations with people, like whatever the case may be, you'll feel so much better about yourself on an everyday basis, yo. So yeah, when you're practicing semen retention, you're letting that life force power be built up within your whole energetic field. And this will have a very powerful impact on your energetic field, on your aura field. Because remember, our aura, our energy is our true essence, yo. And so when you're practicing semen retention versus when you're just recklessly releasing that energy with no purpose, no intention, like just for the experience, it's just not going to benefit you in the long term, yo. Unless it's rooted from genuine love, which I'll get back to that in a second. But there's a reason why everything is the way it is, why everything mainstream is sexualized, from the music to social media to the TV shows, movies, like etc. Like everything be so sexualized, and it's so easy to access whatever you want to see. I don't even gotta say the name, but everything is designed this way for a reason. The beings that have created this system know how powerful our sexual energy is to us, especially men. And that's why there's so many men with such low testosterone. Like, it's all designed this way for a reason. And so many men are just recklessly releasing their semen, releasing their life force power, without having the proper knowledge to know how powerful our sexual energy is and how sacred it is to our own being, yo. Obviously, the main reason people release so much is because it feels so good, right? But there's spiritual reasoning behind why it feels so good. And it's because semen is connected to our spiritual body, our real body. Remember, this physical body is just our temple. Our true essence is our aura field, once again. And semen comes from our aura field. It drips from your crown chakra all the way down, rotates at your solar plexus, right? That sensation, like as you're about to release. And when you fully release, you're releasing through your sacral and root chakra. That's why it feels so good, because it's all connected to your spiritual body, your real body. And that's also why it's more of a full body sensation as you're about to release, more than like just in that one area, you know? And so now I'm gonna break down the difference between releasing through lust versus love. And so if you're going to release through lust, like just for the experience or with someone you don't have a true deep connection with, you're bound to feel drained, low energy, regret, because it wasn't rooted from genuine love. But if it was rooted from genuine love, you wouldn't get those feelings anymore. Like, they just wouldn't come up, because you're releasing in a very natural way. Instead of feeling drained, low energy, regret, you would feel more like full of love, you know? Because again, you're releasing in a natural way. And I'm not saying that you should only release, you should only have intercourse to reproduce. Like, that's not what I'm saying. That's pretty extreme in my opinion. But all I'm saying is to value your sexual energy and know that it's a very sacred and spiritual aspect of yourself, yo. And so now to break it down just a little deeper, when you're having intercourse with somebody, you're having a sexual energy exchange. And so what that means is you're opening yourself up to that person's energy on the deepest level. Like, some people think like, oh, it's just an experience. Like, no, bro, it's so much deeper than just an experience. You do not want to have intercourse with somebody. Open yourself up to someone's energy on that deep of a level if you don't have a true deep connection with that person. You don't want to have intercourse with somebody that's still dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of baggage that they need to cleanse, because that energy will have an effect on you if you have intercourse with that person. And you definitely don't want to have intercourse with someone when it's rooted from trauma bonding. And for those who don't get what I mean, trauma bonding is when you and another person both have been through like really traumatic things that still have a huge effect on you both. And so you basically like rely on each other for comfort and lean on each other and pretty much like avoid the inner healing that you both need to do, right? And so the reason you don't want to trauma bond with somebody is because more times than not, it'll eventually lead to a soul tie with that person. And you don't want to create a soul tie with someone that it just wasn't rooted from genuine love, you know? And so more times than not, like eventually that connection will reach a roadblock because it wasn't rooted from genuine love in the first place. And so like that soul tie, like more times than not, it gets to the point where those two people don't even want to evolve. They just want to continue to rely on each other for comfort and happiness. But again, eventually one of you will reach a roadblock that contradicts the whole relationship, because again, it wasn't rooted from genuine love. And lastly, as someone who's practiced semen retention personally for the past couple years, built up my sexual energy for so many months, and also went through losing it and building it back up again for so many months, like it's a night and day difference between how good you truly feel during your semen retention versus you recklessly releasing with no purpose. And especially for someone who's never tried it before, like you never practiced semen retention, I highly recommend that you just give it a try. Even if it's just like a week or two, just see how good you truly feel. And if you notice major benefits, just keep going, yo. I'm telling you, like, it's so worth it valuing your sexual energy, yo. Like, it's just empowering on a whole nother level, especially if you're really intentional about it. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. And if you genuinely enjoyed this video, if you just learned something, like etc., all that I ask is that you drop a like and a sub, yo. It'll only help improve my content from here on out. And also share your thoughts, perspectives, questions in the comments below, as I would love to hear other people's perspectives. But yeah, hope y'all taking care of yourself, and peace and love.